What's up, Shadowverse soldiers? Before we get into it, I wanted to talk about a new tournament that I'm hosting, the Olivia's Webcam Tournament. It's a $20 entry fee, and it's a best of 3 Swiss rounds. First place gets a Dark Angel Olivia, while second place gets 45, third place gets 20, and fourth gets 15. We'll be doing it on November 4th, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put a link in the description below, and I will hope to see you guys there. What is up, my Shadowverse soldier? We are evolving and conquering. We have our first place winner. Who we got today?
Man, you got Lord Anishi in the Discord, aka June. It's your boy, Mr. Get It Done. What a tournament, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see the merch again.
The evolve and conquer, yes,
man.
Sir. We'd like to see one of our own in first place, meaning Inverse, of course.
Yes, sir.
Our Inverse members. All right, what you have today?
I'm playing Dragon today, man. I'm playing Dragon today.
Dragon Crab. Let's move this out of the way.
I played Hybrid. So Hybrid ramp with the Discard package. And pretty stressful tournament. I went undefeated. I went 6-0. I had some close calls. First round I played Haven Crab. Second round was a Dragon Mirror. I played Ramp Dragon in the second round. Third round was Abyss. Fourth round was a Dragon Mirror. Then we went to Top Cut. I played Sword, and then I played Dragon in the final for first place. Very difficult stuff today, man. But let's get into the deck profile.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, what cards you got here?
All right, so y'all know the deal. You know you can't go nowhere without these. You know, you feel me? These is the Blazing Breaths, man. Blazing Breath is so clutch today. I had a bunch of cards that was MVP, so I can't give the slot to just one card. This came in clutch against aggro. It came in clutch against getting things off the board in those last minute, at the end of turn plays on your opponent's turn to help facilitate things. I think one of the biggest plays I made was in Top Cut against Sword right before the finals and the semifinals, where he had a full board, and I decided not to actually do anything to his board. I had a Shenlong, evoed it, left it up. I had a Dragon Tamer on board, and I just waited for him to swing at me again for the same amount of damage because he couldn't play anything on his board. At the end of the turn, I played a Blazing Breath on his Bell Ringer, and then I just swung in Shenlong, Dragon Tamer, Forte, and then it went downhill from there. But very good card, man. You can't get over, playing it for one and dealing 4 damage overflow. It's amazing. Next up, all right, y'all not gonna believe this, but she's different. She is differente. Bell Ringer was another MVP today. This helped me so much against Abyss. It helped me against Sword. It helped me against every aggro match. And it gave me consistency in drawing for the match in tight spaces, times that I needed the card, and then I actually ended up just died and I drew into whatever I needed. So Bell Ringer, don't take her out of the Dragon Craft deck just yet. It's very, very clutch, guys. Next up is 2 of my dog. That's my dog. 2 Dragon Craft. Put the pretty one on top. 2 of the Dragon Flutes, man. The Dragon Song Flutes, man. These are so insane. I wish I could play 3. But these are so insane. These come in clutch. I mean, at the end of the game, you're just discarding for nothing. And then the turn 4 play to play this down, draw a card, and then put a body on board. It still offers pressure, and it offers a way for you to still get through your deck. So just very good card overall. And lots of combos, man. You can pitch this from your hand if you know you have another one. Just pitch it from your hand, get a guy in the back, and then go from there if you really need it. And it depends on your situation. For the 2s, I played just 2 Dragon Tamer. I was playing the Evo at one point, but I took it out to add some other stuff in there. But very good card, just to be able to play it down, draw 1, and then discard 1. He wasn't really a huge factor for me today, but I did like seeing him in hand, or seeing, seeing Dragon Tamer in hand. But yeah, I played that too. You can't get rid of the oracles, man. These are nuts.
The staples.
These are nuts. These are staples. You don't ever take these out of your deck. That's crazy. That's like not being a real dragon. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
Bro, I will say you're not playing Dragoncraft if you don't have Oracle. Whatever you showed up with was not Dragoncraft.
3 Trail of Lights. I mean, this card is just insane. in this set. It's insane to be able to. It really helps you keep your hand, and you really need to keep your hand when you're playing Dragoncraft, and especially into the late game when you want to play a Dragoon. If you're playing Dragoon, by the way. But this card came in clutch. It combos with Shenlong, anything that discards, Dragon Tamer, Draco Master's Rights. Or you can just, if your hand is too big, discard it, draw a card, discard. Discard another card. But all in all, this card is insane. Like, this was a huge card today. I played one Path of Purgatory.
Okay.
I only played it, I think, one match today. I only needed it in two matches. Sorry, 2 matches today. But it comes in clutch whenever you need it to whiteboard or to draw 3 cards. So very good card. I played only 2 Serpent's Wrath. I think that's good for me because I see it every game, which is very good. So you play it for 3 if you're in overflow. You draw a card. So it deals 5 and you draw a card. So very, very clutch when it comes to getting rid of people's Olivias and other problematic wards at the end of their turn, so I can clear the way so I can go into offense, which is awesome. 3 Dragon Warrior. I was playing this at 2. Mm-hmm. Don't play this at 2. Play this at 3 because you absolutely must see it against aggro. You absolutely must see it against. You just have to see it against anything you play. You have to see it. I mean, this is 7 damage to a ward at max, if it requires it. But this came in clutch against the aggro decks today. Sword, Abyss. This is really, really good.
I ain't got money like that.
Now I'm playing 3 Draco Master's Right. This card is busted. I mean, the more you put these on the field, burn damage. I mean, having burn damage, they can't stop. Late in the game, I kept finding myself playing Shenlong, and then Evoing Shenlong, and then playing this down right after that, and then pitching a Trail of Light and drawing. So I'm healing for 6 damage in 1 turn, which is absolutely ludicrous. Mm-hmm. But this helped with so much. It helped sneak the win against the Dragon Ramp in 2nd round. He didn't really know. He didn't pay attention to the fact that I had this on board, so he miscalculated by 2 points, and that was the 2 points that was needed to win the game.
Yeah.
So this card was just crazy. It's MVP for the day, besides Bellringer. 2 executions, MVP. Just choosing in my matchups to go for a follower versus an amulet. I mean, it's so smooth. Or get rid of some problematic stuff. It was actually a game where I had to play this down because it was my only option to keep the board clear and then see what I drew into. And luckily, I drew into another Shenlong, so that was crazy. And Shenlong is MVP. We all know that. Then you got to play the Bay. You got to play the Booski. You got to play Forte.
Let's get a good look at her.
And double Forte for game. So Forte obviously comes in clutch. This is an MVP that probably won't go anywhere anytime soon. All day I hit double Forte. I actually hit triple Forte in 2 games, but just double Forte. And I mean, once you put this amount of pressure on your opponent, I mean, it's very hard to come back from since they still got to remove this. But comboing this with Bellringer to protect her, and they got to get rid of Bellringer plus get rid of this because they can. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on board. Clutch card, MVP. I play 1 Erd. I know y'all probably looking like, what is going on? But believe it or not, when I play this at 1, I see it so much. It's actually ludicrous how much I see this card. So I urge you all that if you like this deck list, try it out. But please fix the ratios for the probability for how things turn out for you. Because the probability for me, how things turn out for me, is I see this card and it's at 1. So make sure you fix the ratios. Clutch card. Didn't come up too often. It came up in 1 game where I had to slow down an opponent, stop some pressure, but that was about it. Then, of course, MVP. Shinny Shin. Game 5, this is Mr. Don't Lose the Game. So this is Mr. Stay Out of Trouble. So, you gain 5, it becomes a ward. This card is just clutch. It kept me out of a lot of situations today. Kept me out of the red all day. So, Shenlong. 2 Conflags. Need these. These are crazy. I mean, once you get your Bellringer out and you kill one of their, especially with an aggro deck, you didn't kill one of their units and went through your next turn, tapped the bell, and they swinging into that, and then you're just taking their units down. Then you get a turn 5, you play one of these. All the steam is out of the deck. In my 3rd round, I literally took over the show by playing 2 Conflags back to back, turn 5, turn 6, and then the game was pretty much over. So yeah, definitely, I would say 2 of these. I don't know about playing 1 because you really need to see this. I wouldn't play 3 because it's just too heavy. So, and then the girl, I like her a lot. She didn't come up for me today at all. But she's a very good timing card. Depending on how I find myself trying to put pressure on my opponent, and depending on how much pressure I put on, if they're really going above and beyond to get rid of resources, then and their hands are going low, then actually I did use it today. I used it against the Abyss match, and made the guy discard. So, you play it at the right time. This takes over the show. So it's a very good card. I mean, being able to heal, being able to draw one, being able to get an Evo point. Or to make your opponent discard is nuts. And it's a 5/5 body, which is dope. Very clutch today. And then, what I'm saying, you can't forget about the OG. That's the OG, baby. Genesis Dragon. This literally won me the game. I swung in with Genesis for 10 against the Dragon matchup, and then tapped down the flute, pitched the card, and hit for 2 with the Draco Mancer's Rice. Nasty card, man. Always keep this in because it's a threat that they have to be aware of, and they have to be aware of it late game so they don't tap up. Very good card. MVP. And I played 1 Dragoon. Man, this was actually MVP. This closed out a lot of games. This closed out the Dragon match twice. This closed out the Haven match. This closed out a lot of matches for me. Just, if they're not able to keep up and you just slam this down, it's a wrap. So, very clutch card. Listen to what I'm saying. MVP at 1 Put it in the deck. See how it works out for you. And then obviously Big Beezy.
The man, myth, and the legend.
So we got Bahamut. Amazing. Wipes a board. I do not believe it came up for me today. I pitched it half the time because by the time I got, deep into the match, I had gained so much control over what was going on that I didn't need it, so I just pitched it. So very good card. It blows up the board, and it's a body on board, so for sure. On to the Evo deck. I play 2 Dragon Warriors. Very good. That's why we run the Dragon Warrior at 3. This came up a lot. This came up every game. Every game I use 2 of these Evos. Every single game I use 2 Dragon Warrior Evos. Enough said. 2 bodies for 1. Enough said. Amazing. Obviously I played 2 Shinies. 2 Shinny Shins. Just, gain the health. You guys already know the deal. That was clutch. Then I played 2 Forte Easies. Self-explanatory, just trying to have protection when you swing it for 7. 1 Bell Ring. Clutch. Early game, kill a trainee, and then it's a wrap. It's over. Early game, just getting rid of early game aggression. 1, incredible. Draw your 3 cards back, just in case you discard. I don't think I needed it I did not use the Evo today though, because when I played down the unevolved version, the game was over, so I didn't need it. 1 Bahamut. It was there just in case I needed it, in case the Dragon matchup got too out of hand for the mirror, or sword. But I mean, honestly, I didn't see any issues there that warranted for this. Plus, I didn't want to blow up my amulets with me being ahead. So I didn't see this. This didn't see much play. This saw play all day. Erd was putting in. I mean, I won't say all day, but it saw play in a few games. And it was very clutch when it did because it kept the pressure up. I had a Dragon Warrior on board, played an Erd, and just removed something. Now I got 2 bodies on board that you have to deal with. It's crazy. So. This played out very, very well in today's tournament. But, that's my deck profile, man. It's your boy, again, from Discord, Lord Anishi, a.k.a. June. And we took the championship home, man, and I'm excited.
We love to hear that. Well, thank you so much for being on. Any shout-outs you wanted to give today?
Give a shout-out to Flex. We did it, man. We coming home with the championship ring. Give a shout out to Sparta, the cameraman right now. Sparta came down. John is here. They brought some really good competition. Shout out to Ty, that's my dog. That's who I played in the sword. And they gave us some. And shout out to Saber. Can't forget Saber. But yeah, they brought us some really, really dope gameplay, man. And I would definitely love to play another one, man. It's crazy.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for being on. And I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you're safe in what you do tonight and what you do for the rest of the year. I will see y'all in the next one.
I gave you all my love, baby, my heart is cold when you're around. You warm it up, liquid gold, baby, yeah, you warm it up, liquid gold, baby. And my affection, all that paper you wasted, take my love and turn it to hatred. That's a swarming, not mistaken, that liquid gold you've been making.